dear children, so in my this second video, I am going to start first topic from chapter 1, introduction part. So before knowing all these things, we have to know what is macroeconomics. अभी हम लोग चैप्टर 1 से फर्स्ट टॉपिक स्टार्ट करने से पहले हम लोग को जानना जरूरी है कि हम लोग मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स पढ़ने जा रहे हैं. तो व्हाट इज मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स? बाय डेफिनेशन, हाउ कैन यू डिफाइन in a shortest way and in a better way? Okay, so for this you have to write, if question asks what is macroeconomics, if question asks what is macroeconomics, then what will be your answer? If this question will ask, then your answer will be macroeconomics is a branch of economics which deals with the aggregate. What is the meaning of aggregate? Aggregate means total aggregate economics units or variables. So it is very easy for you to understand and to interpret. What is macroeconomics? Macroeconomics is a branch of economics which deals with the aggregate or total economic units or variables. So for example, if you need to give example also. For example, the national income is a very sweet example. National income is a sweet example for macroeconomics. Price level and income level, employment level, so these are the employment level, these are the most important examples of macroeconomics. So what basically macroeconomics is? So see, macroeconomics deals with the aggregate economic variables. Aggregate means total. That means you can take one example. Suppose this is India. In India, so many states are there. Here I am going to discuss only about Arunachal Pradesh. Suppose only about Arunachal Pradesh I am going to discuss. If I discuss only about Arunachal Pradesh, this is known as microeconomics. Micro means small. Microeconomics is a branch of economics which deals with the smaller economic variables. So if I am going to discuss about the Arunachal Pradesh only, about one state, so this is called micro. So macroeconomics means I am going to discuss about whole the state of the country, all the state, their income level, their production level, their investment level, their economic development level, progress, all these things we are going to discuss as a whole, all the states. So that when I am taking consideration of all the states, जब हम सब all the state को बारे में उसका income level, production level, employment level को बारे में discuss करने जाएंगे, तो उसको बोलेगा macroeconomics. So macroeconomics is a branch of economics which deals with the aggregate or total economic variables. So aggregate means as a whole combined together, right? So in introduction part it is there. So when and how the macroeconomy has been started, little bit I will tell you. I will not take you more time. See, this is very important part for you. How and when macroeconomy has been started, right? So first of all, microeconomy was developed. Micro was developed in 1776 by Adam Smith. Adam Smith was the father of economics, and he has written one book. The name of the book was The Nature and Causes of Wealth of Nation. And this was the first book in economics, has been written and published in the year of 1776 by Adam Smith, who is known as the father of economics. But see, the Adam Smith and his friends are called classical economists. Adam Smith and his friend are called classical economists. They are David Ricardo, Thomas Robert Malthus, Jean-Baptiste Say. So they are known as classical economists, classical group. They are called classical because they were the pioneer of the economic subject. इकोनॉमिक सब्जेक्ट को आगे बढ़ाने वाला आदमी था, उन लोग ने आगे बढ़ाया था. They have written so many books and theories in economics. David Ricardo, Thomas Robert Malthus, J.B. Say, and Adam Smith, all combinedly they have written so many books, published so many theories in economics, and the world economy was developed in such a way that it started flourishing, economic development. But suddenly what happened in 1929-30, there was a breakdown in the microeconomics. Why breakdown has took place? See, this breakdown is known as Great Depression. Great Depression. What type of breakdown? So 1929 and 30 there was a Great Depression. Why Great Depression came? The Great Depression came because the microeconomics, which was written by Adam Smith and David Ricardo, Thomas Robert Malthus and J.B. Say, they did not explain when population increases, then what should be the model and modification of economic subject. Regarding this, they have not told anything. So, in 1929-30, there was a Great Depression. What is Great Depression? Do you know? Great Depression means an economic crisis. In this economic crisis, the income, the production, consumption, employment of the world came down. That means basically UK, USA and other European nations, their income level, production level, consumption level and employment level has gone down in the Great Depressionary period. So all the people of the world, they surprised why this situation came, why and how this situation can be solved. Very shortly I am telling you, this is just a short history of economic subject. From the root level I am going to tell you, right? But I will not take you more time, and these are also having many short questions. From here you will get many short questions. Who has written the book, The Nature and Causes of Wealth of Nation? In which year it was published? And then who were the classical economists? What is Great Depression? All these short questions, multiple choice questions you may get. So therefore you have to go through it. And what I am telling about, I was telling about this in the Great Depression period, how to solve it. That is the main issue, how to solve it. In this connection, what happened? One man, his name was J.M. Keynes. J.M. Keynes. He arrived in the field of economics. J.M. Keynes, John Maynard Keynes. He arrived in the field of economics, and what he did, he has gone through all the books written by Adam Smith and his party, David Ricardo, Thomas Robert Malthus, J.B. Say, whatever the books they have written, whatever the theory they have published, J.M. Keynes gone through the book for 5 years continuously, and he wanted to know why this situation of Great Depression came in the world. So he got this information, what already I told you, that their theories were based on less population. But when population increases, how this theory will be modified, they did not say anything about that. And that is the outcome of Great Depression. Great Depression is mainly came because they did not explain about when population increases, then what should be the modification of the theories and how it has to be interpreted, and then how economic problem will be solved. They did not told about that. So in that connection, J.M. Keynes, he arrived in the field of economics, okay, and then he has written one book to solve this problem. The name of the book was The General Theory of Employment, Interest and Money. So this book, J.M. Keynes has written this book, The General Theory of Employment, Interest and Money, and this book is a very popular book, very famous book in the world, and this book is known as general theory only. Most of the many people, economists, they know the junior economist and senior economy. Everybody knows the general theory means general theory of employment, interest, and money. And this book was published in 1936. From 1936, macroeconomy became one of the best and popular and very famous subject in the world. And the general theory, employment and interest and money, whatever the theories are prescribed, written in that book, these theories still applied, and all the world they are using these theories, and some country became very richest nation of the world, and still some country are laying behind because they are not able to cope up with the industrial development of the country. So therefore their pace of development is slow. But the other like USA, UK, then the German, Japan, these countries, they have applied the theories perfectly, and they became the richest nation of the world at present, and they proved it. So James Keynes, he has solved the problem of Great Depression. He solved the problem of Great Depression by composing this book. By composing this book, he has solved the problem of Great Depression. And when Great Depression problem has been solved, all economic problem has been sorted out, and economic subject became more popular, more vibrant, and everybody started understanding it, and they started using the theories to make the country progress in a sequence wise. So, my dear children, it is whatever I told you now. This is just introduction and history of the macroeconomy. Okay, from where macroeconomy has been started, and I have already explained. And here, first, now let me go to your syllabus, because I have to go to your syllabus, and you don't think that this is out of syllabus. From here also you will get so many multiple choice type of questions in the final examination, and then short questions which are available in the CBSE final examination recently has been introduced. Okay, now let me, according to your book, textbook, let me start your the first topic. The first topic of your book is known as circular flow of income. Circular flow of income. Flow of income. This is the first topic of macroeconomics as per your book. It is given. Okay, in your book the introductory part was not there, and that has been I have collected and I have introduced you. Now I am going to talk about the circular flow of income. First of all, what is circular flow of income? Circular flow of income मतलब क्या है? Just meaning first. Circular flow of income, it means the flow of income from one sector of the economy to other in a economic process. So you have understood what is circular flow of income. So circular flow of income means it means the flow of income. Circular flow of income means flow of income from one sector of the economy to other in an economic process. Now we have to understand the flow of income means what? How income will flow? How income will flow, and in the different sectors of the economy. What are the different sectors of the economy? You know, here we are going to discuss about the four sectors of the economy. The first is household sector. Second is farm sector, and third we are going to discuss about the government sector, and the fourth sector is an external sector. So external sector means the outside of the country. There is a connection of export and import. So household sector, farm sector, government sector, and external sector. The income will flow with these sectors in the economic process. What is economic process? You know, suppose I am a farmer. हम एक किसान है, तो मेरा बगल में केबेज हम लगाया हुआ है. उस केबेज को जब हम मार्केट में लाएंगे तो हमको मार्केट में बिक्री करने के बाद इनकम होगा, रुपया मिलेगा. तो हाउस होल्ड सेक्टर, मेरा फार्म हो गया हाउस होल्ड सेक्टर, और हाउस होल्ड सेक्टर से हम मार्केट सेक्टर में आ गया, आई मीन फार्म सेक्टर. तो मेरा जो कॉटन गार्डन है, कॉटन गार्डन से मेरा कॉटन को हम सेलिंग किया तो इंडस्ट्री उसको स्पाइन किया, क्लॉथ बनाया. ऐसे करके क्या होता है, हम लोग का जो प्रोडक्ट हाउस होल्ड सेक्टर से फार्म सेक्टर आता है, फार्म सेक्टर से फिर गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर जाता है. इस तरह ये प्रोडक्शन को कैरी आउट होता है. उसको हम वन बाय वन आपको डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं. अभी हाउस होल्ड सेक्टर का फंक्शन क्या होता है, फार्म सेक्टर और गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर और एक्सटर्नल सेक्टर कैसे इकोनॉमिक प्रोसेस को मूव अप करता है, कैसे उसको ट्रांसफर करता है, और मनी को कैसे फ्लो होता है वन सेक्टर से अनदर सेक्टर में. तो उसको आपको आसान से समझ में मिलेगा. तो हम एक एक करके बताने जा रहे हैं. नाउ इन द सर्कुलर फ्लो ऑफ इनकम, सी व्हाट इज सर्कुलर फ्लो ऑफ इनकम. आई वुड लाइक टू रिपीट इट अगेन. Circular flow of income means the flow of income from one sector of the economy to other in a economic process. Clear, everybody? Okay, nice. Clear. Now, this income will flow from household sector, farm sector, government sector, and rest of the world sector or external sector. This external sector is also called rest of the world sector. Now, see. This circular flow of income can be discussed with the help of three models. Circular flow of income can be discussed with the help of three models. And what are those models? Now I am going to tell you about the models today. The first model is the two-sector model. Two-sector model. I should not be too fast because you cannot grab it. To grab, I will go a little bit slow also. Two-sector model, three-sector model, and four-sector model. We have three models here. Four-sector model. So this model, two-sector model, three-sector model, and four-sector model, they explain very clearly how the income flow from one sector of the economy to other. In what process? I am going to tell you the process one by one. First of all, I am going to discuss about the two-sector model. In the two-sector model, how it has been explained. See, then after I will go for three-sector model, and there will be four-sector model. So first of all, two-sector model. Please write down in your copy. Okay, make a notes, proper notes you make, and I will give my videos one after another. You follow it chapter-wise, topic-wise. Make small notes, very nice notes, and then you try to repeat it, and then you see your perfection in the field of economics. Okay, and if you are facing any problem, you can make a direct contact to me also. So the two-sector model here, what happened? We have two sectors: the household sector, and the second sector is farm sector. So the income will flow in between these two sectors. So therefore, this is called two-sector model. How? Let's see. First of all, household provides the factor services. Household provides the factor services to the farm. Factor service means land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. So these are the land, labor, capital, entrepreneur are called factor services. They will work here. They will go and work, and by working there, they will contribute in the production process. When they contribute in the production process, there will be production, and this product will be sold in the market. So by selling this, the farm will earn money. When farm will earn money, the farm sector will earn money. This money they will pay to the household in the form of rent. The land will get rent, the labor will get wages, capital will get interest, and the entrepreneur will get profit. So these are the profit, and these are known as factor payment. Factor payment. These are called factor payment. So this two-sector model is completed here. Okay. So this two-sector model is completed. Household sector provides factor services to the farm. Farm is using the factor services and produce the goods and services, and these goods and services will be sold in the market. After selling, the farm will earn money. फार्म को रुपया मिलता है, जो रुपया फार्म को मिलता है, फार्म जो उसी रुपया से इन लोगों को पेमेंट देना पड़ता है. आपको मालूम है, लैंड उसको लैंड को रेंट देना पड़ता है उसको, और लेबर को वेजेस देना पड़ता है, कैपिटल को इंटरेस्ट देना पड़ता है, और एंटरप्रेन्योर को प्रॉफिट देना पड़ता है. देने के बाद जो रहेगा वो उसका प्रॉफिट होगा. सो इस तरह से आपको टू सेक्टर मॉडल कंप्लीट होता है. यहाँ में टू सेक्टर मॉडल बोल के लिख लीजिए, टू सेक्टर मॉडल. So two sector model is satisfied here when household provides the factor services to the farm and farm provides the income to the household, and this income again the household sector will purchase goods and services from the market, because goods are made available by the farm in the market and money will ultimately go to farm again. So in this process income will circulate in an economic process and two sector model will be satisfied. Are you clear, everybody? Okay. So if you have any doubt, please tell me. I will sort it out again. Okay? You can make a personal contact also. Right? So thank you very much. Thank you very much for today. And my next video, I am going to discuss about the 3-sector and 4-sector model of circular flow of income. Thank you very much, children. Take care. Good night.